I'll take responsibility. It says, all right. It says you are alive. Awesome. All right, let's party. Woohoo. All right. Hello, friends. Salutations and greetings. This is Morgan Strong Comnick here. And I am with 5 fantabulous authors and creatives here. So welcome to our party. Make sure you say hi in the comments. Let us know where you're from and how fantastic you are before we introduce ourselves. We're just going to be saying hi for a minute, that you see our pretty faces, compliment our outfits, all that fun stuff. They're all like, what is Morgan doing to us? And Lakota's ready to party. Hi, Lakota. Whoop, whoop. Hello. All right. And then hello.
Hi, Teresa.
Teresa.
Hello.
Hi, Teresa. Awesome. Okay. I'm still learning this program, friends. I apologize.
Nothing like learning on the job, is there?
All righty. Right. Oh, and then got another friend saying hi. Got Jolene. That's my mother-in-law. Hi, Jolene. Hearts. Hello. If you guys need some affection, this is the place to be. My friend Mandy. Hi, Mandy. Mandy's my editor. She's fantastic.
Nice.
So we better be nice to her.
Always be nice to the editors.
Yes.
Always be nice to the editor. I may need another one soon.
I sleep with one, so yeah, I get it.
True that. Then we got Rachel, another author friend of mine. Hi, Rachel. We also play Pathfinder together with a whole bunch of other authors and narrators, which is fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yes. She is awesome. Oh, and Lauren also plays Pathfinder with me.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Lauren. She's also a narrator. So if you guys need audiobooks, I can hook you up with some really great narrators.
Nice. I've been thinking of doing audiobooks for a while, actually. So who knows? Maybe I might make a quick call sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if they play like tabletop games.
Tabletop games are good with me.
Yes. We're going to have my friends introduce themselves. I feel like we're the Brady Bunch here with all the boxes. Which is awesome.
There's a story.
Yes. I love it. Oh, we got another friend. Steven. Hello.
Hi, Steven.
Hi, Steven. So many friends. I love it. I'm still in kindergarten teacher mode. I apologize. All right, so I think I'm going to start below. So, Amy, would you like to introduce yourself? Maybe tell us about your books and maybe some of your hobbies.
All right. Well, I'm Amy Hale. I write paranormal romance, romantic comedies, and psychological thrillers. I am just recently celebrated my 33rd anniversary. And I have 2 adult children, and one is married. I live in Southern Illinois with way too many animals. I have currently have 5 cats, 1 dog, a snake, and 18 chickens. The chickens are not in the house. Just clarifying that part.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not in the house. They have their own house. But yeah, we have a lot of animals, and we just got our own little, like little homestead, little farm. And my hobbies, I love music. I love reading and writing, obviously. I love motorcycles. I love anything kind of spooky and creepy. And I'm a big fan of, Mystery Science Theater 3000. I'm dating myself, but that's one of my favorite shows.
That's awesome. And how many books do you have published currently?
I believe I've kind of lost count. There's been a few that have been published and then unpublished because they were anthologies, but I think with just me, I believe it was 12. I'm at 12, I believe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good job. Well, we're glad to have
Thank you.
Amy with us today. She's fantastic. I've met her at lots of conventions, so glad she's here with us. All right, and then we're
Thanks
going
for inviting me.
of course. So, Alissa.
Hey guys, I'm Alissa Rhipps. I write contemporary romance, or most of the time it's more towards like dark romance. When it comes down to my books, there's, I guess, a couple of them that are more like supernatural dark romance, I guess would be the better way to describe them. As of right now, I've got 3 books published. 2 of them are serialized novels, so you read per chapter. And every day a new chapter releases. So that's pretty cool. And I do have 1 book that is currently temporarily unpublished for additional editing, and 1 on the way. And in my free time, if you call it that, I am a script writer. Yes, and we are in the process of producing a amazing TV show called Pagan the Series, with amazing cast members. I cannot wait to, brag and show you guys how amazing that these individuals are, show off their talents a little bit. And we recently got picked up by a manager who has been amazing. Yeah.
That's great.
And that
She's
is
been
me.
working so hard on this script, guys. Like, I'm so excited, but it's going to all come together.
It takes up most
That's
of my time.
Oh, well, I'm so glad you're here.
Me too.
Yeah. Do you have any cats, dogs, chickens running around as well?
Oh my goodness. I have 3 dogs, 1 cat, and a bird.
And a bird. Wow.
And a bird.
Lots of
And I
animal
would have a lot
lovers.
more.
If
I'd
our
have a
audience
lot
has
more.
animals, yeah. If our audience has more animals, give them a shout out too. So we're up to 15 books so far between the 6 of us, and we're counting animals. I think cat's the winner so far. I don't know. Well, maybe chickens. Amy might got us beat on chickens. All right, and then we have our trooper all the way from the UK, my good friend Dan Wright.
Hey everyone, how are we all doing? Just want to say at the beginning, Morgan said she was with 5 brilliant authors. What she meant to say is 4 brilliant authors plus me. No, I'm joking. Okay, thank you for. Yeah, so a little bit about myself. My name is Dan. I am a writer. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be here. I sort of specialize in sort of 2 subjects. My main sort of forte is writing sort of like fantasy, which has a very heavy anime inspiration, because me and my wife, we watch a lot of anime, and I take a lot of inspiration from there. It's kind of been a dream of mine to actually get some of my work adapted into a manga, but haven't quite got that far just yet. I also publish really dark horror novels under a pseudonym called D.W. Ali, which is something I want to do, which is separate from like my main sort of fantasy things from there. Somewhat uniquely, I actually publish my stuff online on a website called Wattpad, which is a website where you can actually read all the books for free. I did sort of self-publish for a while, but never really had too much success in sort of like the going through the Amazon route. So I decided to, and my friend who's also a writer told me about Wattpad, so I sort of published my stuff on there now. I did at one point have all my books, because I have actually completed my fantasy series, but a while ago, for lack of a better term, I had a shall we just say a major anxiety breakdown, and I completely unpublished all my stuff purely out of spite on myself. So but I'm in the process of re-uploading them bit by bit. I'm currently on the first book of the fantasy novel, Trapped on Draconica, which I've published volume 1, and then volume 2 will be released. To be honest, they did need a bit of a rewrite, so I'm going through rewriting them bit by bit and just publishing them as they come along. But all my horror novels are all out to read, so if you like your darker sort of horror, then please feel free to give that a try. As far as hobby goes, oh God, I've got so many hobbies. This thing. I like to play guitar from time to time and have played in a band in the past. I've done a bit of acting part time. In fact, a few years ago, I was actually able to play Claudius in the production of Hamlet, which has always been a dream of mine. So that's great. I'm currently teaching myself to draw. Not like a great artist, but I'm sort of like teaching myself to draw art, and I'm kind of drawing as when I can. I also like to collect and paint wargaming models and tabletop games, although I don't play them as much as I used to. And as I mentioned earlier, my wife and I, we watch a lot of anime. Currently, we're watching an anime called... We're actually watching quite a lot at the moment. We've recently finished the Attack on Titan season last, which I think is one of the best animes ever made. And we've also started on Death Note. I've tried to get to watch Vinland Saga, which is another one of my personal favorites. And we're also watching an anime called, I think it's called Grandma and Grandpa Grow Young Again. I forget what the title is, but it's basically about...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about, Morgan. But so that's kind of what what I do. And I've just realized I've talked on way longer than I should have done. So I'm going to shut up now and let everyone else have a chance to speak.
No.
But thanks for having me. Thank you.
Listen, it's 1 a.m. where you're at. You're fine.
That's all good.
You're good. No, Dan is great, guys. I read his Amanda Moonstone series years ago. It's wonderful.
That'll be really soon.
And Dan and I used to have a channel back in the day.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Much fun
Wow.
YouTube
That's going back a bit.
Yeah, we need to revamp that, man.
We do.
Bring that
fun.
back. That'd be fun. It was fun. All right. Well, we have another gentleman with us, very classy up above Dan. We have the one, the only, the legend, Brian K. Morris.
Yeah. Oh, huzzah. Well, everybody knows who I am, so let's go on to Ellie. Anyway, no, I'm Brian K. Morris, independent publisher, freelance editor, award-winning author, yay, broadcaster, and former mortician's assistant. I've got about 8 books that I've published. I also work for other people, doing stuff that they want me to. Just give me a deadline and a check at the end of it. I'm yours. My latest works are The Terrors, based on a Golden Age character from Negro Comics, but we've made a few changes to him that annoys the bigots. So that's why I'm writing a sequel. And we also have a brand new book come out. It's so new, I don't have a copy of it yet. Quest for the Delphi Oculus. It's about a journalist named Conrad von Honig, who has these views on extraterrestrial intervention in our affairs. And he roams the world looking for evidence of his veracity, as well as to prepare us for their return. This book is kind of like James Bond meets The Prisoner. So it just came out last week. Y'all need to check it out. It's a wonderful book from Flinch Books, flinchbooks.com, #always promote. And I have no pets, no children, and too many comic books. And I just recently celebrated Amy and John's 33rd wedding anniversary as well.
Congratulations.
So, yes. Yeah. No, the funny thing is, here's the trivia for the night. Amy and I were at a show a few years ago, and we got to talk about our anniversaries, and we're like, hey, mine's in June. Hey, so is mine. What day was yours? Oh, the 15th. What a coincidence. What year was it? And it turned out we were both married to separate people, of course, on the very same day, in the very same state. So, yeah. So I have no trouble remembering her anniversary. It's fine. I have no problem with it. But anyway, I am pleased to be here. Thank you for having me. And I did bring my spirit animal with me, so we're all good.
Yay! Of course. Glad you're here.
Glad
and then
to
we're
be
going to
had.
go
Thank
to
you.
Ellie.
Hi, I'm Ellie. Happy anniversary to Amy and to Brian. Mine's in July. So, what am I supposed to say? Well, I am from Missouri. I live in a little small town south of south of St. Louis called Festus. It's kind of close to Morgan, not very far away, like an hour away, I think, from Morgan.
Yeah, a little less than that. Yeah.
Yeah, depending on how fast you drive and which road you take. So I used to write a blog, and then I just, you work full time and then you don't have time to do the blog, and then whatever, and then it gets lost, and then the pandemic hit, and it's like, yeah. I still have it, but I haven't written anything in it for a long time. I have 8 books and 2 anthologies. I do not have a sample to show you of my bestseller, which is like, oh my God, I don't even have that one. And I was like, I was going to mention that one. That's it. Yeah. That's like the first of a series.
I got you.
Thank you. And I currently have one on a second series. It's my Fae series. I've been kind of working on this one for a long time. Sorry, like itching like crazy. It's on pre-order right now, so I don't have a cover. It's just up on ebook for pre-order right now. I haven't even loaded the files in yet. It's just pre-order, so let's just hope I get everything done ahead of time. So. As far as hobbies, I like to sew, I like to quilt, I like to crochet. I do maps a lot of times for fantasy authors, for gamers. I don't know. Swimming right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
I like to go cycling, but we haven't gone in a while. I was thinking, maybe we ought to buy some new bike shorts and like go to St. Joe Park or something. Because let me tell you, about 10 miles in, you need those padded bike shorts. I cracked Alissa up.
Awesome.
Like, you do, seriously.
So good job, guys.
And unlike Amy, it's not a motorcycle. I'm talking about a cycle. No, I was just saying. I love it. Amy said she likes motorcycles. This is a bicycle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's still cool. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to post. We have more comments. I'm going to show them. But while I'm doing that, if you guys, of course, can respond, if you have covers of your books or physical copies you want to show to the camera, because Brian's always right. # promote yourself. Anybody has? I'm not sure if anybody has copies.
Unfortunately, I don't actually. Oh, actually, I might actually.
That's okay, Dan. I don't either.
Oh, good.
Well, I actually, funny if I'm
Steve is waving.
I am so underprepared.
Yes. No, you're good.
Those are gorgeous.
We are having fun.
Oh wait, hold tight.
Let's see. We have a salutations from.
And then I have ones I don't
from
have
my brother.
Hey, Morgan's brother.
My brother is on here. My mom is on here.
Nice. That looks really cool, Dan.
Nope, they're still packed.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I went down earlier today and unpacked all my boxes for the con because I was like, I don't have a copy. And I don't have a copy in any of my boxes either. So that's when I realized, oh, I sold out of that one.
Darn.
Instead of a copy of my book,
well, now you know
I do
for
have
Heroes for Kids.
Yep.
Instead of a copy of my book, I do have a correction to my introduction.
Ooh, yeah.
I 100% was way too nervous to brain and completely forgot to mention the name of our writing group is Nocturnal Imaginations, and for the script writing, and I write with a very amazing writer called Denise Pounds. So that was very important, and I should have put that in later, but my brain just wasn't there.
That's okay. I forgot to mention my biggest seller. I forgot to
good.
bring a copy of it, which is Sandestein. So,
I have that one.
as well you should. Every right-thinking person should have a copy of that.
Did we lose Dan?
I think we did.
So.
I think he froze up for a second. So
I think so. Oh, hopefully he'll come back.
Oh, I think he's coming back.
Lakota's impressed with you, Amy.
Oh, thank you.
Because you're a woman of culture.
A Touch of Satan is one of the funniest MS3T3.
My brother thinks you are too. Yep, my brother agrees. Okay. Here's another narrator friend of mine. This is James.
I'll wait for Dan.
Yeah.
Okay. James says hello. He's also a fantastic narrator I play Pathfinder with. I don't see Dan on my screen yet. Am I missing something?
He'll show up on yours before mine.
Fair enough.
I was just asking. I thought you guys said there was something going on.
Wait a second. Dan just sent a message, I think. His internet just dropped it or drooped out, he says.
I'm over here cracking up at your little brother's comment.
Oh. Oh, rip.
Thanks, Lakota.
My brother.
Yeah, Dan says he's trying to get back in.
Oh, good. We will get him in. And yes, Mama, I did have an anniversary a couple of days ago. Lots of June anniversaries.
Sorry.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
Mine's-
I told Brian we got
Mine's in
married.
July, like hottest day of the year.
Yeah, we told Brian that we got
Oh,
married
really?
on 15th
Oh.
just to help him remember his anniversary.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with us.
Usual support club.
Sweet Amy is. So you said you've been married 33 years?
Mhm.
How many years you been married, Brian?
Exactly 33 years.
Oh, really?
We got
What
married
about
on the
you?
same day.
What about you, Morgan?
13 for me.
13? Are you, Alissa, are you married?
Mm-hmm.
I am.
And how many years for you?
12.
Nice.
I'm the old timer.
So how long for you, Ellie?
This year is 39 years.
Nice. It's impressive to be able to stay
Ooh,
married that
wonderful.
long anymore.
Yeah. Seriously.
And neither one of us are in jail and the other one's not dead. So
There you go. That's an achievement in itself.
exactly.
That's even more impressive.
Well, I tell people I've been married for 33 years and they've been 30 of the happiest of our lives. So
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, hopefully Dan will get on soon, but while we're waiting, I do have a little game to play, and the audience can participate too. My authors have a drink or a cup with them. So if you guys want to showcase your cup. And I told them they can drink whatever they want as long as they have their sanity about them. Woohoo.
Very nice.
Nice, Brian. Promote yourself.
hashtag always promote.
What's everybody's drink of What's everybody's drink of choice out of curiosity?
Cherry
Coke
flavored
Zero right
meal.
now. What was that, Ellie?
Cherry flavored meal.
Cherry Coke?
Mine is
And
plain water. It would normally be coffee, but I do want to get to sleep sometime this month. So
Mine is also water.
Mine's water with just a little flavor.
listen, we'll just tell everybody it's vodka. It's clear, they'll never know the difference.
Well, you
I
didn't
got
ask
it.
me what else was in it.
Yeah.
When the pandemic hit, I worked in an office and I bought everybody
I
cups.
did.
It said, could be water, could be vodka. You'll never know.
I I need that cup.
I said, as long as you're saying about it.
Right? That's why I'm drinking water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've only
We're
gotten
gonna do an author version of Never Have I Ever. So if you have not done this as an author, you will take a drink.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
I just said okay.
I'm going to die of thirst or drown, one of the two, I suspect.
Sorry, I didn't hear you guys.
Well, I said I'm either going to drown or
You good?
die of thirst, one of the two.
And I just said okay.
Okay, sorry. Is everybody good?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Hi, I'm your new host, Morgan Komnick, and I'd like to welcome you to this extravaganza. It could be worse. It could be worse. I actually passed out on the air a couple of times from fatigue, so I get it, folks. She has taken a small siesta right now, but she'll be right back, as will Dan. So please stay tuned. But meanwhile, while you're waiting for us, go to Amazon right now and pick up these wonderful books. Ladies, show your books off, and give yourself the gift of fine literature. And you can also get this award-winning book here, Major Marjorie. And if she doesn't come back, I'm going to go into my elevator pitches. We don't want that now, do we? Hey, I say, like Winston Churchill once said, never let a good catastrophe go to waste.
That's right. And while you're over there getting his, you can go pre-order my newest one called Dark Deception. And in July or August, then I'm going to have the second book of the Valkyrie series up. And then that one I will have that one before September.
Excellent. Listen, you've got the TV series going, right? Do you have anything else that's going?
What?
You have the TV series going. What else do you have going?
I currently have a work in progress book, but right now it's mainly been that TV series. And if you guys want to check it out, take a look at Facebook. There's a fan page labeled Pagan the Series. Just look for the pinnacle in the profile picture. You guys can see like previews of our cast members doing amazing like little skits, showing off their talent, different things like that. It's pretty cool.
Excellent. And Dan will be back soon, as soon as we get our host back.
Right.
And Amy, what about you? What have you got going?
Right now, I am working on the sequel to my psychological thriller Neurosis. It'll be titled Psychosis.
Nice.
That's
a great book.
And then, thank you. And at this moment, that's kind of the only thing I'm working on. I've got a few other things kind of in the background that I'm messing with, but unfortunately, my time is very limited right now, so I'm not getting the amount of writing and I'd like to.
Understood. Well, because I'm a former broadcaster, I used to work for PBS. I hate dead air.
Yeah.
I'm currently working on a sequel to this because I got some people, because we kind of race swap this thing, which is the whole point of this book, but there's a reason for it. If you buy it and read it, you'll find out. We've got some really great reviews in all seriousness on Amazon, but I wrote a sequel because one day I got tired of these people. Why did you make him fill in the blank? And so I thought, how can I get back at these people? Because I'm really petty at heart. And I thought, I know, make more of the stuff that made them angry in the first place. So I'm also working on a short story, which will have an audio component to it. And I got the first part. Ah, there he is. Hello, Dan. Welcome
I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I really don't know what happened there. Sorry, Brian, you were saying, go ahead.
Couldn't be helped. Yeah, I'm sucking all the oxygen out of the room here. I told you this would happen. Anyway, and I'm also working. I've also seen the cover. By the way, my artist, Jeffrey Hayes of PlasmaTarGraphics.com, hashtag always promote your friends, won an award for this cover at the Pulp Factory Awards this last April, I believe it was. Anyway, he just showed me the rough for the next book because I sent him the completed first draft of it. And he's excited. I'm excited because he's doing the cover. So more. If you like the terrors, you're going to get a lot more of it. And if you didn't like the terrors, welcome to the fresh hell that your new existence consists of. So now we've got everything but a hostess here.
Yeah.
Well,
since Brian's in brag mode, which no problem. This one, I have trouble with the camera. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the anthology. This actually hit the bestseller list on Amazon. It was like number 38, I believe.
Wow. Very cool.
And so the story that I had in here, I have revised and added to it and developed it a little further. And that's the one that's on pre-order right now.
Excellent.
So,
okay. Right now it says that her link is unresponsive.
Responsive, yes. So that's okay. We have a plan for this. Well, let's see. While you guys are vamping, that means killing time. I will look at her agenda for us. No, wait a second. She started with a thing that we were all supposed to take a drink. I don't have to.
Right. We were going to do the drinking game.
Yeah, we're going to drink. Yeah.
I'm British. I've always got a drink ready.
I'm going to try and troubleshoot to help her get in. So if I'm just staring down at my phone, please pay no attention.
Same here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I was going to say earlier that the only time I have ever drunk on the air, and I'm not going to tell you who was my co-host at the time, but I could barely walk by the end of the episode because I was trying to keep up. And notice how she's looking so innocent down there. She's ignoring me. She really is.
Are you talking? Sorry, I'm talking to Rachel real quick.
That's okay. Talk to Rachel. That's fine. That's fine.
No, sorry. She was asking me a question.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
He just threw you under the bus is all.
Okay, so what do you? Yeah, that works.
Yeah, no. The one you
he
were
said you got him drunk on the air.
I got him.
We were both drinking adult beverages on the air.
Oh, are you talking about Kraken?
Yes. That's the way you got me hooked on Kraken. Actually,
yeah,
the worst.
Kraken is kind of our poison at this point.
Yes, it is. Happily. No, the worst time I ever had with drinking something adult on the air was one time my wife brought a drink in. In fact, it was Kraken. But I didn't realize, I thought she brought in like a rum and Coke. What I didn't realize was, instead of the normal this much rum, it was like this much rum and about this much Coke. I took a sip on the air and I thought, oh dear God, I'm going to die right in front of everybody.
Put it on.
My dad used to always have a mixed drink in the evening, and his favorite was a highball. And in the glass this big, this much of it was whiskey, this much of it was soda. And if you go by to take a sip, we didn't have soda in the house to drink. Sodas were for Dad's mixed drinks. And so you'd go by and steal a sip of Coke and you'd be like, 12 years old and you learn real fast. Oh yeah, Dad doesn't drink just Coke.
Yeah. Well, I have her list of questions now. Thank you, Morgan. Now, I guess the thing is, we are all to take a drink if we have never done this. Okay, is everybody ready?
If we've not done it.
If we've not done this.
Okay.
Before we do, and please forgive me if I missed it while I was messaging Morgan, but did you guys see Lakota's question? What are the best marketing strategies you guys have used for your new releases?
Oh, that's an excellent. Do we want to work on that before we get to the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Morgan,
Who wants to start? Who wants to start?
I mean, for me, like I say, I'm sort of like self-published, so I don't have any much strategies. One thing I usually for me, whenever I have a new book out, because I do it on Wattpad, I just basically just send a link and that's it. When I used to do the conventions, I used to try and dress up as characters from my book. That didn't really do as well for me. I mean, I'm probably not the best person to give advice. I'm sure you guys would get much better advice, but I mean, for me personally, I just really just share it and hope to God people are going to read it. That's about it for me.
That's about the best strategy I can think of. Yeah. So let's see. Who wants to go next?
I will. I suck at marketing. I really do. It's like it's hard enough to get back into the writing habit. Excuse me. I hit my social media links, which I don't have. I'm not on Twitter anymore or X, whatever. But I hit it on the ones I am on. I hit the groups that I'm in. I do live events. I have author signing coming up locally, and then I try to get other signings and whatever events, like Heroes for Kids Con's coming up in July, and I'll have my newest release with me, and just doing more events and just having it available. And then, like you said, just try to, hey, here's a new book, go read it, and then getting the ARC team together. And as far as getting reviews, I don't have a clue. I mean, I used to have a lot of reviews on some of my books, and then Amazon did this thing a while back that they took away all the reviews if they were on your friends list on Facebook. That's my biggest social media marketplace. So it's like, yeah, well, I have very few reviews now. So it's like, well, whatever. And I'm not going to pay people for reviews. So anyway, I'm open for suggestions.
Well, don't get me started on my rant about Amazon, but that's a clue why I'm with Draft Digital now. So I had something like that happen when my first book was actually through a program that Amazon was administering. Then they cut the program. There went like a substantial number of my overall reviews. So,
Create Space?
No, actually, it was Kindle Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
The late lamented Kindle Worlds. But that's where I met one of my new editors there. So, I can't complain too badly. But just the same, it hurt to see them go. I feel your pain on that. Amy, Alissa, do you have any tips?
Go ahead, Alissa.
I appreciate it. So my biggest helper as far as like strategy wise would go as I use TikTok on mine. And a big thing with using TikTok is utilizing those hashtags and posting consistently. And they do have a promote option, which is amazing, but you don't have to pay to get up to the viewers. Another big thing that's been super helpful is when you create all of your different pages for your author stuff. So like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of those things. If you put the same name, like the same username for all of them, it makes you a lot easier to find, which has been amazing.
Very good. Very good. I'll have to find you on TikTok. I'm really learning to like that platform. Amy, what about you?
I totally agree with Alissa, trying to have a consistent having your name and everything consistent throughout the platform. Same thing with like your photos, everything consistent really helps the readers find you. I use all the social media that I can. I'm not really a fan of Twitter or like X or whatever it's called, but so I really don't use that much, but Facebook, I have my author page, and then I have a Facebook group for readers that want to discuss work or just, goof off together. I have Instagram, and I'm kind of learning to get into Reels. I'm not totally figuring that out yet. TikTok, which I'm unfortunately not consistent with, but I do have it. Let's see. I'm still trying to figure out the paid advertising side of things. It is so frustrating and it changes constantly. So you have to constantly educate yourself on what's working and what's not. But I think the big thing is just being consistent, keeping content out there so that the algorithms are picking you up consistently, and getting your readers to engage. That helps the algorithms a lot as well. Helps you be seen more.
Yeah, very good. Myself, I'm kind of like the shotgun effect. I'm just trying everything I can. Although I recognize I can't be on every social platform, so instead I'm learning TikTok because I also have done community theater. I'm a little flamboyant. You might not have noticed, but it's a medium that's meant for someone like me, somebody who's a little more outgoing, or even if you're just not afraid to get in front of the camera. But I do TikTok, Facebook, of course, experimenting now with some of my higher echelon friends who I've approached and said, here's a book, would you please leave me a review, and please allow me to exploit your good name. And so I've had a little bit of success with that. I'm also trying different publishing platforms, like I said, Draft to Digital, because Amazon has turned into the enemy as far as I'm concerned. And also I have a twice weekly blog on Patreon. I also have a monthly insider information email because we're not supposed to call them newsletters anymore. So you'll never see me doing that. And just generally, like Amy, I'm starting to get back into paid advertising. I've been doing some reading on that, and it seems to me not so much of, like you blow your money and get out there, but try to anticipate the algorithms and, like Amy said, make it, kind of work for you. So hopefully in a year I'll be a lot wealthier and being able to speak with a little more authority on this subject. And we just lost Dan again. He's having weirdness going on with whatever string and tin can he's got attached to his internet. But anyway, first of all, thank you all for your suggestions. And the thing is, if I may, and I can because nobody can stop me, I say whatever you're doing, if you're an author out there, just do something. And even I kind of like it too. When I was a manager of a division inside a big box store, I had to clean the restrooms at night because nobody else would do it. And promotion sometimes feels like that thing you just don't want to do at your job. But this is a job. You can do this for fun. You can do this for whatever reason you want. But if you're really wanting to get ahead in this business, you got to treat it like a business. And that means sometimes you got to do stuff that you don't want to do. But it does benefit you overall. Plus, get your network together. Get your friends, your allies, your tribe, whatever you want to call it. And, lean on each other. Because that's really the best thing you can do. As far as your career goes, as far as I'm concerned. Now, I have her list. I have Morgan's list. So everybody get your cups ready, because Morgan will not be happy if we don't do this, I'm sure. So anyway, this is never have I not done it. So drink if you have done this. Ready? Drink if you have worked on 3 or more projects at once. We're going to drown. Let's see. Number 2, use a pseudonym for a pen name. In fact, trivia questions, one of the books I just showed you had one. Anyway, so you got to buy all of them and figure out which one was. So, yes, my pen name is James Patterson. Anyway, number 3, screamed at my manuscript.
How long can we drink on that one?
I was saying for each book or for each chapter.
I was going to say, I have to say that I've never done that. However, I have, if looks could kill sort of thing going. So that's one thing I haven't done. Forgot one of my characters' names. Now this one I may need a refill on. So.
Does the spelling count?
Only if you're thirsty.
That thirsty.
Okay. All right. Shows some self-control unlike the rest of us. Let's see. Based a character on someone I did not like in my life to kill them. Oh, yeah.
Isn't that like one of the reasons to write the antagonist?
Yes.
My therapist loves that I do that.
100% how I got my start in dark romance instead of contemporary.
In my case, I sent my story off to my ARC readers, and out of the 15, 14 of them identified who it was, even though I changed the name and the physical description. So is it? Yeah,
I was one of them.
It was one of them. She's like, "Is this?" And I go, "Yeah, it's him." Even though I had changed everything about him in the story, they all go, "Is that?" And I also get bonuses for a director that was in a movie that directed me in a movie. And oh god, just about everybody's read that story anyway. So moving on. Yes,
I based one of them on a real life person. Change the sex, change their hair color, change their physical attributes, basically the opposite, doesn't have dark hair anymore, isn't light complected anymore, short, not tall. And they're like, this is so-and-so. And I'm like,
might not surprise me for writing about the same person. And we have our host back, I believe. Do we?
Maybe.
Amy? Okay. We got Dan back. Yay! They have the key, I guess, is go portrait and not landscape. So anyway.
Yeah.
So would you like your show back, Morgan?
Well, I appreciate you guys helping out immensely. So everybody give claps to them. Oh my god. No, to you guys.
Oh, I thought you
I enjoyed the
swear water.
On.
I swear it's water.
Yeah. I can't prove anything.
Where are we at?
I just did number 5, I believe. Let me check. Yes. Yes, number 5 was the last question. So you get, watch this now. This is cool. Number 6.
All right.
I am in control.
The kill question. Okay.
Yes.
Anybody drank?
Yeah.
So they did not kill a person if they drank.
Oh, we're doing it wrong.
Oh, I'm doing it backwards.
We're doing it opposite then.
So we're drinking if we did it. That's fine. I don't care.
That's what it said in your instructions.
It said if not, drink if not.
It said drink if you. Okay, well, okay. Mine's more fun. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, if we're drinking to kill.
Yeah.
Get in my. All right, number 6. Have all my characters listen to everything I tell them.
No.
I have to opt out because I was taught that our characters do not drive the story because then we are conceding control to them and not our talent.
Oh.
But before that, yes, they did. Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure I need to.
Yeah, I just tell people that my characters do stupid crap and I write the incident report.
I like that.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. Lost a writing paper, file, or document.
I didn't hear the question.
Oh, sorry. Lost a writing paper, file, or document.
I
Do
had
we
a
drink
book.
for each time?
Sure.
Oh God, I lost one to the soundtrack of the hard drive self-destructing.
Oh.
It's heartbreaking.
It did not make me happy.
a questionable Google search, all in the name of research for a book?
Only one?
Many.
Liar.
Yeah. My NSA agent drinks now because of me.
All right. 9. I've had a book translated into another language.
Nope, can't drink on that one.
Oh,
Does English count?
Alyssa, good job.
Is sarcasm a language?
What?
Is sarcasm a language?
Oh, in that case.
In that case, yeah.
Yeah.
And I speak fluent smartass too.
Alyssa, what language?
7 different countries, but I don't remember them off the top of my head.
Nice.
It's the book that I'm giving away for the prize tonight.
Yay.
Nice.
All right. Okay, we're going to try to add Dan back again.
Okay, guys, I really don't know what's going on here. My internet just decided to completely die on me. Ugh. Best Lays plan.
Question number 1 for Dan. Oh,
Okay. Yeah, do I need to catch up with anything? What have I missed?
You just have to drink your whole drink.
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Chug,
Got a
chug.
lot of catching up to do.
All right. Have had my books turned into an audiobook.
But it's not been published yet, so. I took a sip.
There we go. Have created more than one edition for the same book.
Yep.
I just don't have it in print yet.
I've enjoyed a story so much that I forgot I was reading my own book.
I could down a whole pint for that one.
I love it. My narrators actually listened to it, and I'm like, "This is really good." It'll take me 15 minutes to go. Wait, this is what I wrote for them. Then I feel conceit, like self-centered.
Well,
Best theory for imposter syndrome ever.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I've read Santa Sign so many times and find myself thinking, I'm such a dullard. Who's the genius who wrote this? Good God. Wish I could do that.
I find old manuscripts and start reading them and like, I don't remember writing this. It's too good to be me.
See, I'm the opposite of that. I read my manuscript say, what's this rubbish? Oh, wait, it's mine.
Been recognized in public for being an author.
Not yet.
My Fez has.
I spelled a word so wrong in my manuscript. Spell check says can't help you.
Oh, yes.
I like to create my own sometimes.
Yeah.
Try putting in like in The Awakening, he's Scandinavian. And so the Viking names and the place location names. Yeah, it's like, nope, got nothing.
Okay.
Years ago, I was helping someone write a manual for a role-playing game, a tabletop role-playing game. And I said that in certain cases, if you are going to have a play in mind that may throw off the game, you need to alert the GM. So instead of writing warn the GM, I'm still getting teased about you need to warm the GM.
Now that makes it a whole different story.
And I've heard all the permutations of it, yes.
It sounds like you're more like writing mine, Brian.
Yeah. This is why we're friends now.
Yes.
Have made a playlist for my book.
I actually had in the works a recording for Roxy Sings the Blues because she's a blues singer. And it was a blues songs, 5 of which I wrote myself. And then the band that was doing it just never finished it. And it's like, it just kind of got dropped.
Oh.
So, sorry, just a quick question. Are we drinking if we have done that, if we haven't done that?
If we have.
We have.
done it.
Brian's
In that case,
Changed it.
I've made entire albums, so
I think we need Ellie, you need to talk to Dan.
Yes.
All right. I have cried over something I wrote.
Absolutely. Yes, I cry all the time. Usually how bad it is.
Fun fact, my friends call me the queen of emotional devastation.
I have cried over reviews, though, that were overwhelmingly positive because, it's usually by people I respect highly, and I've said, oh my God, so.
My youngest daughter read Roxy, and she's like, "Are you going to kill everybody?" Mom, how could you?
Yeah, I cried a lot writing this one because it's very,
Yeah.
it's mental illness, so it's very near and dear to me, and I had to go to some dark places to write, and so there were a few times when I had to take a break, just cry my eyes out, feel better, and then start again.
Yeah, I've been there myself, actually, to be fair, Amy. A lot of my horror novels, they've come from they're inspired by sort of like some very dark times I've sort of personally gone through, but I try not to put too much of myself in there. But I know exactly what you mean like that. I've sometimes gone some pretty dark places, and I read back and blimey, that got a bit dark very quickly.
It's kind of therapeutic, though.
Yeah. Well, you haven't read my horror novel, so it's probably the exact opposite. But you know,
I have to pick one up for sure.
Yeah,
I may need to read those.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. I have completely kept up with all the new social media for promotion.
Oh
nope.
no, I can't drink to that one.
Mm-hmm. I'm still working out MySpace.
Oh. Just want to say, Jolene, I really appreciate that comment. Dan, don't be so hard on yourself. I'm always hard on myself, Jolene, but I think, like a lot of writers, I'm my own worst critic. But thank you, appreciate that.
We love you. All right. I have dreamt of a plot for a book and then forgot it.
Yep.
I'm sure I have.
Yep.
I'm sorry,
Long
I missed the question.
Oh,
Sorry.
I have dreamt of a book idea and then forgot what it was.
Yep.
I used to keep a notepad next to the bed so that if I woke up in the middle of the night, I could remember something like that. And then I quit doing that because apparently I'm not very coherent when I try to wake up, and my notes would say something like purple pancakes, and I would have no idea what the heck that meant. So it still didn't really help me to make any notes.
I'd love to read that. I'd happily read that.
Yeah, write down purple pancakes.
That's when you add blueberries to them, right?
I don't know. There's no telling what's going on up here when I'm trying to sleep, really.
Regretted a scene.
I didn't hear the last part.
What was that?
Regretted a scene I wrote in a book.
Nah. Not for me.
Just one.
Have done a virtual book or blog tour.
What was that again?
Virtual book or blog tour.
Oh, okay.
I'm out.
You're out.
Yeah.
At
There's
least
had a little left. It's gone now. There's a little. I got one more question left.
Okay. I have written while sleep deprived.
Oh,
Have written while what?
Sleep deprived.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Constantly.
Yes.
pretty much every time, yeah.
I'll make a rule that if I'm writing, I have to be in the right state of mind. So if I'm too tired, I'm like, no, I've got to cut. For me, I've got to be in the right state of mind to do it. So no, I've never written while sleep deprived. Probably should do, really.
All right. Well, I think some of you are out of drinks, so I think that's pretty good.
I've got a teeny bit left.
I'm out of 2 drinks, actually.
Oh, yeah, too.
You're a woman of great accomplishment.
That's all right. Well, it is 8:00, so my friends who are here, make sure you put your name so we know who to give giveaways to. So thank you guys. So woohoo! Make sure you do that. Most of you are on my Facebook. If not, you can add me on Facebook. You can add all of us on.
That's right. You can add us all.
Whenever you want to. And I know that Alissa made some wonderful graphics for us. Now I just got to figure out how to do that, and might need my sensei Brian to help me with that again.
Go to the area that I said. the overlays. Go to overlays on the right-hand side.
Okay. On
Yeah,
the,
Lakota's asking.
You should
Sorry,
see them.
So the comment says Lakota. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Said I missed what that. What about names?
I just need your name, Lakota. I know your name. Okay, I'm on mobile, Brian. It might be a little different. So is it under more, perhaps?
But yeah, try that.
Okay, I see post comment layout, private chat, stream info, and settings.
Could it be under present? It looks like a TV with a plus sign.
Yeah.
Mine is towards the bottom of the screen.
Okay. Present. Now at the bottom of my screen for mobile, it's mic, camera, guest, and more.
Oh, let's see. And I don't have my phone with me.
Oh no, it's
Hold on a second here. Hold on.
yes, Miles, you're funny. Ha ha ha. And then go ahead and put some comments here. We have some amazing gifts for you guys, so we're super stoked on that. And thank you guys for donating as well. It's very kind of you. Of course, if you read or listen to any of the wonderful books, reviews are always appreciated.
Absolutely appreciated.
Definitely.
And so, because I think I heard you guys in the background trying to finagle with my internet reviews, how to get reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard out there, guys. So just a simple I loved it or just a star review helps us so much with the algorithms. So
It really does.
Actually, check my page on Amazon because one of my books is called "How to Write," how to make reviews, like Amazon reviews made less impossible. So hashtag always promote. Let's see.
learned it.
You find it? Okay, good. You now know everything I do.
Oh. Do you guys want to, is there any links in particular that you want to kind of highlight right now? Or upcoming releases?
Well, I have the Dark Deception on pre-order right now on Amazon.
Yay!
I mentioned the TV series page on Facebook. And that one would be my recommendation for go-to. And I've got that website link on the graphic.
My books are all on Wattpad, so if you are going to check out my books, I've got 2 pages. If you want to check out my fantasy novels, look for the words World of Draconica. That's where I write under Dan Wright. If you want to read something more darker, sort of more disturbing horror stuff that isn't so reliant on jump scares, but is pretty gruesome. And what I probably mentioned, they also deal with some sort of slight dark topics. Like, just to give an idea, one of the books I've written is a zombie apocalypse story, which deals with series like racial prejudice and political commentaries and stuff like that. That's under D.W. Ali. So if you look up D.W. Ali, hopefully that should come up on Wattpad. But what I might do is I might put some links in the description at some point. But yeah, so feel free to check that out.
Cool.
And of course, this is from Rising Tide Publications, our first new book in 4.5 years, The Terrors. If you like pulp action and adventure, this may be the book for you. If not, you may like this book. It's a little more contemporary, 1970s, but Quest for the Delphi Oculus. It's a sequel to Quest for the Space Gods, edited by Jim Beard and John C. Bruning from Flinch Books. And this is a dandy little book here. I'm very proud of it. And please go check out my work, Brian K. Morris. It's everywhere like that. Otherwise, I'd never remember it.
If you like psychological thrillers, you might want to go check this one out. And then you'll be ready for the second one when it comes out. And then of course, you can find me on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, pretty much anywhere books are sold online. I also have signed books on my website. If you decide you want, something a little more personalized, I sell those. AuthorAmyHale.com. And then I also have a series that I won 3 awards for in 2017 called the Shadows Trilogy. And that's one of the things I'm giving away. And if you like kind of sci-fi paranormal romance, this is definitely a great series that I think you'd enjoy.
All right. Oh, I write books too, by the way. Sorry.
You're very good, Morgan. I love your books.
Oh, thank you. I got 10 so far, and 6 are audio, which is really exciting. So that's really fun as well. I did find the overlay, Brian.
Yay!
I don't know what to do after that because it says promote and upgrade.
There we go. See?
Do I need to upgrade though?
No. But I will tell you guys a trick with StreamYard that I don't think they'd appreciate me telling on the air. So
yes.
And see, it's so deadly that Morgan has dropped out. StreamYard's out to get us.
No. It's just...
Okay. Oh, I thought they got you. Oh my God.
No, we're good.
They're everywhere.
Are you okay, Brian?
Brian fell over.
He has a poltergeist.
Oh no. There you go. No one saw it, Brian. No one
That
saw
was
it.
close. The enemies of freedom are everywhere, but here we go.
Okay, what's your secret, Brian?
Yeah.
They tried to take him out before he could tell us.
That's right. Oh my God, I will be here. I'll tell you all when we're done.
Oh, thank you, Lakota.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Thank you. I had fun.
Brian down. It's my brother.
Hi, Miles.
Mandy. Oh, I think he's okay.
They're everywhere.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm trying to get your graphics. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Totally fine.
Okay, so.
They can always be added to the page afterwards if needed.
Okay, because it literally is saying I have to upgrade. And then when I clicked that, it made me disappear, Brian. So maybe they are trying to watch me.
Oh my God, guilt by association. I'm sorry.
I
brought you all
know.
to this. Oh my
You
God.
always find me on Facebook, Ellie Mack, and I'm on Instagram as Mac_Ellie.
Love it.
And you'll find me on America's Most Wanted, usually. No, I'm everywhere as Brian K. Morris in one form or another.
All right.
Same, author Amy Hale, pretty much everywhere except TikTok because they wouldn't let me use that. So it's Amy Hale 02. I don't know why they wouldn't give me that, but they didn't.
I'm just pretty much on Wattpad. I don't really use like social media like Facebook or Twitter or anything. I probably should do, but you can find me on Wattpad. Like I say, I'm either under World of Draconica or DWLE.
And the easiest way you can find me on social media is check out TikTok at Alissa Rhipps Books, all one word.
Her TikToks are great, guys. Like,
Thank you.
green. You're welcome. It's the reason I made a TikTok. Because you are so cool.
I have not ventured into TikTok yet.
I don't
Thanks,
like
Chris.
to. Sorry, Bert. I don't like to put my face on them, so my face isn't in a whole lot of them. But I create those graphics on Canva and use that for the video. Works pretty easy.
I'll have to try that. I don't like being on camera either. I feel really awkward.
Yeah.
Some of us, on the other hand, though, are attention prostitutes. And
Yes. Not you, Brian, but some of
Yeah.
us.
yes, exactly.
Thank you, Steven. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. TikTok break, Lakota. Nice.
But his TikToks are pretty awesome too. If you guys check them out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Well, guys, thank you so much. It was crazy, but you stuck with me. It means so much.
I had a few
Thank you
gremlins
for
that
having
day.
us. This was
Yeah,
a
thank
lot
you for
of
having us
fun.
despite the problems.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm going to blame my arch nemesis. You guys probably don't know this, but I actually have an arch nemesis called Gertrude von Gumbywapper, who I blame for all my problems as well. So I'm going to blame her. Gertrude.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that last name for me? I just want to hear it again.
Gertrude von Gumbywapper.
That's awesome.
Of the Hannahsport Gumby Whappers, yeah.
I love it.
He's been ailing Dan since I've known him. I absolutely love it. Oh, Brian's a star. Oh.
I'm overcompensating for my shyness.
Right.
Someone put Gertrude in the chat. Yes.
My brother is trying to be funny.
Well, he is very funny. You're very funny, Miles.
Oh.
I have found him quite entertaining this evening.
I'm gonna give him a big head.
That's Brian's always entertaining.
Yes, Brian is it. Yes, all of you are. Thank you, Lenona. You have a good night too.
And trust me, guys, this guy here, Steven's amazing. You should check out his video on that Pagan the Series page.
Nice.
Awesome.
Hit a few drinks. I like it. All right, guys. I think we're good. Now I just got to figure out how to. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I've never done the mobile version before, so this is all new. Culture group of individual. Thank you.
Just like yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out all these fabulous creatives, and we will see you next time.
Yep. See you next time.
Thanks, guys. Nice to meet you all.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us, guys. Thank you.
Jules Parmesan.